Alright, so the Socratic seminar question is, what does Mr. Rector mean to you? And Mary, start off.
What Mr. Rector means to me is a lot, because he's like our principal in the school, and so he's in charge of everything. And being in charge of everything, he has a lot to do. And even though he has a lot to do, he still finds the time to make sure our community is a community and make sure everything's running the way it's supposed to be.
Mr. Rector means to me like a superhero, because he opened up this school on Clinton Avenue for other nerd kids to get education and new stuff. And he's done a great job so far, because this 8th grade class, highest SAT scores. And Mr. Rector is always there for me when I need him and to actually bring me.
What Mr. Rector means to me, he's like the glue that holds the community together. So without him, I think there would be no glue.
Mr. Rector, he's like another parent to me, because like when I'm getting in trouble, when I'm being a bad student, like he gets on me and he tells me like what I need to improve on. And, like he also like supports me like when I'm doing good. He like makes me do a good job. Like we have like a personal like relationship. He tells me like things to make me like improve as a student or like just be better and learn from his mistakes.
What Mr. Rector means to me is a hardworking individual who hopes for
Mr.
nothing.
Rector is like a great role model, because like Mr. Rector, it doesn't matter, like you could be having a bad day and it's like Mr. Rector like sees it and he'll just come and talk to you and like just say hi to you, and you can just, and it's kind of like, it's just that, and he just kind of like, he gives you that push and that motivation to not give up.
Well, like I said in my speech, this community is a family, and Mr. Rector is kind of, well, he's not that old, but he's kind of like the grandfather. He's kind of like the grandfather that would like listen to any of the students' problems and has like all those great stories to tell, because he's like always there for the students when they like need to tell him something.
Insightful.
Charismatic.
Generous.
Ubuntu.
Devoted. Compelling.
Observant.
Proud.
Funny.
Humble.
Loving.
Passionate.
Supportive.
Family.
Dedicated.
Driven.
Diligent.
Community.
Understanding.
Empathetic.
Relentless.
Inspiring.
Brother.
Paternal.
Incredibly
When
selfless.
I was young, I remember being in church once, and they did a reading from the Bible, and in that reading they talked about the just man. And I realized that was a noble goal to aspire to. And in speaking today, I come to that story because Jesse Rector is truly a just man. He is a man of pure heart, of perfectly good intentions. He is totally selfless. He gives himself to others all the time and gives up his own to help others. He's there for our mission. He's mission driven and cares about children and wants to see them empowered. He is so dedicated. He's one of the hardest working people I've ever met. He's one of the best teachers I've ever seen, and a great teacher of teachers. And as I look at Jesse and think about him, it's funny because with all these incredible talents and strengths, he's also one of the most humble people I know. He's humorous and he's self-effacing, and all these things combine to make Jesse Rector the man I aspire to be, a just man.